Where did my journey begin as a photographer? Well, about 3 years ago, my dad for Christmas got me a camera. It's the one that's filming at me right now. I didn't really ask for a camera for Christmas. It was just kind of like a random gift that he had seen that, like in the past, I'd always been kind of interested in taking photos, but like never really had the means, to do it good. So he bought me a camera, and that's really where like the whole thing started. I got the camera and I was like, oh, this is cool. I'll use this here and there. Well, it's 3.5 years later, and I haven't put it down yet. So, a month after that, maybe 2 months after I got the camera, I switched my major to photography, and it's just gone from there. Some of my first pictures, like this one, this isn't necessarily my first shoot, but this is one of the very first 5, I'd say. I really didn't know what I was doing, and I was just trying to, obviously I love cars, so I was trying to shoot cars, but I was trying light painting for the first time. This is my first light painting shoot for sure. And, I just wanted to see what I could do with it. And looking at it now, I think for my first try, I'm pretty pleased with how it came out. I actually passed the light through the car. Somebody was sitting in the car and I passed the light through the car. That's how we got that effect. But, from there I kept shooting cars, pictures of my own car. And then I got into, trying to do shoots with people, right? So these are some of my older, or first model shoots, I guess you could say. They're kind of, they're okay. My only problem would probably be color grading on a few of these, but not too bad. On top of the cars, I kind of branched out a little bit just to see what I could do. Like this shoot with my dog. This is one of my super early shoots. Like I said, I didn't really know what I was doing yet. Yeah, as you can tell by the color grading on some of these. After that, we get to maybe a year and a half in. I started taking it much more seriously. I was, this was probably pretty much when I started charging for my shoots. And I think this one was my first paid shoot. Great group of people. They were really, really good people. And, and looking back at these, like I said, I can see that I'm improving composition-wise, color grading-wise, just on mechanics in general. And, from there this is also about the time when I got involved with the car club that I'm a part of called Head Turners. And I started doing large group shoots for them and, solo shots whenever they wanted. So I get to do actual oddball jobs such as shooting an R2-D2. This one happens to be my father's, but, stuff like that. He's seen, my kind of photos, and he knows that, my certain style of editing and everything, and, he wanted photos done, and he asked me instead of hiring someone. So, and I guess that really brings us to the most recent shoot I've done, which would be this one. And so I'm 3.5 years in at this point, and I think it's very cool for me to look back on, and see the progress that I've made this far with how many shoots I've done, and all the different people I've met through this. And I think it's really interesting.